Hello and welcome to Heavenly Album Covers. And today's word is neoteny. Neoteny means to retain or exhibit juvenile or adolescent aspects into adulthood. This means that if you're neotenous, then you are an adult that does things that a child would do. And I do a childish thing, and I collect things that are connected to the car, the Mustang, the Ford Mustang, especially late 60s Mustangs, the little models, the 1/64th scale models. I like the Mustangs, and there's one. Here's another Mustang. It's a very neotenous thing to love toys, but we all do it. All of us adults do it. Here's another Mustang. It's a little bit odd. This one doesn't really look like a real Mustang. And I think I dropped the other one. Anyway, you get the picture. And today was Black Friday. I went out for a few minutes and went to a local thrift store where they were having 50% off of everything, and they had very few good records, but I found three 50-cent records at the thrift store. The first one is this one called Zither-Rama. It's recorded by a very well-known zither player named Anton Karas, and it features the Two Rudies harmonica group. And Anton Karas is mostly well-known for the well-known and famous Third Man theme from the Third Man movie. And this album contains nothing but zither music. Zither is a stringed instrument. It's usually played on one's lap, and it's a very pleasant instrument. And this title really caught my eye, Zither-Rama. I keep confusing it as Zither-Mania, but it's Zither-Rama. And I'm wondering why this couple has any relationship to the zither. It looks like they're in a horse-drawn carriage. They're obviously in love. They're outside under the trees. And I guess the zither does evoke some sort of loving relationship in the world as a whole. So this is Zither-Rama by Anton Karas. Next up is Madame Butterfly on London Records. This cover was really interesting to me. I don't know why. I think because the woman in the photograph seems to have no cultural relationship to the clothing she's wearing. I guess it's an old example of cultural appropriation, but then again, we all culturally appropriate from time to time, and culture in general would not progress without cultural appropriation. So this is a beautiful cover. She's perfectly aligned with the center axis. Her hair is decorated with various objects and things, various interesting things. She's got a fan in her hand, and the lettering and other elements are very delicately placed around her. It's a very nice cover. And it's on London Records, although the inner sleeve says RCA Victor. But anyway, I like the RCA Victor inner sleeve too, and it's on London Records, the same label that the Rolling Stones were on early on. And so that's Madame Butterfly. And hey, I've got there's the record from Zither-Mania. It's a great record label. Just very nice lettering, nice fonts. It's very appealing. And next up is an album called Der Rosenkavalier, which is the Rose Knight, or the Knight of the Rose. And this is a very, very interesting album cover. On first glance, it looks like it's just two women hugging each other, kind of getting to know each other, and but they both have kind of odd expressions on their faces. This woman seems to be looking far beyond, up into the space above this woman, and this woman is staring this way over the woman's head and forehead. And if you look really closely, it looks like this is just a natural pose here, but really this woman's hand is about 2 feet away from her shoulder. It's like they photoshopped this or retouched it, and her hands look very unnatural, and her arm would have to be very long here to reach around this other woman. Also, look at this hand here. It's very tiny. It's extremely tiny, and I'm not sure why. But let's look at these two hands here. If you just look at this portion of the record cover, it's just full of hands and wrists and fingers. It's looks like the whole thing was retouched, and that hands were added to the composition. And this album came with a nice booklet. There you go. And it's on Angel Records. That's a popular classical label. And the inner sleeve is pretty delicate and nice. So those are 3 records I bought for under $3, I think. They were all about 60 cents a piece, and I think they're great, especially this one. Let's look at the faces here. I don't know if we did that yet. But we have the Der Rosenkavalier. We have Zithermania. And we have Madame Butterfly. And some Mustang toys that demonstrate my own neoteny.